Hi guys, I am going to be doing the line art for this kind of abandoned, ruined castle situation. I am, the prompt word was ancient, and I had the hardest time picking something to draw. I wasn't moved by the word. I wanted to do something epic, but I'm a little behind the 8 ball on these pieces, and I have other projects I'm working on, so I decided to just go with something a little less, I don't know, stressful? So I'm not stressed about this one. I just want it to be kind of loose and fun. I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse it because I don't really have a whole lot to say today, and I don't want you to be bored with me going dead silent when I'm supposed to be entertaining you, right? Well, I'm not supposed to be entertaining. I mean, it's just a nice perk of the videos if I'm mildly entertaining, right? I guess I could tell a little story. The kids are doing well. My children, they all live in Washington. If you haven't been watching my vlogs and videos for long, or you're new, I moved back to New York State from Washington after living there for 27 years. The kids are all grown and living in their own houses and relationships and life and stuff and whatnot, and found myself spending a lot of time by myself. So I decided to move back to New York, which is where I'm from and where all my family is, and kind of reconnect. I've been here for, how long have I been here now? It's February? I moved October 2019, so a year and 4 months. I don't know, math hurts my brain when I'm not, I shouldn't say that out loud. Math hurts my brain when I'm not working. I don't math. For my day job, I'm an accounts payable bookkeeper. My battery went dead. For the day job, I'm an accounts payable bookkeeper. If you don't know what that is, I take in the invoices and pay the bills, basically, is the gist of the job. And I mean, I can do receivables and payroll and all that as well. It's just, that's what the current job is. Less responsibility in this job than I had in my old job, which is great because it frees me up to do more art-related things, which is what I want and desire to do 99.999% of the time. And yeah, it's been good being out here. I enjoy it. I reconnected with my boyfriend. Hadn't really talked to him in, God, I want to say 10 years. He can correct me if I'm wrong. And when we reconnected, it was really nice because it was one of those surreal things where time just was irrelevant, and everything was fluid and good, and it was just really nice. It is nice. It is really nice. I don't know why I'm saying was. It was. Dang, girl. What happened? Nothing. We're doing good. We're dating. We just finally both happen to be single and available at the same time this time, and things just worked out, and we're dating. So yeah, it's really good. I'm reconnected with my Aunt Linda. She's my favorite. I talk about her quite a lot in my videos. I love her. She's my auntie. She's a good soul. I moved back, I feel like I moved back too late. I get that. We had another uncle pass this week. Maybe that's part of my problem. I'm just in this weird funk. We're getting at that age where the people that we knew our whole lives and grew up with are starting to pass away, and it's super sad, man. And we all go through it, but dang. I don't wanna. So yeah, the week's been a little weird and surreal and rough. My Uncle Larry passed. He and a bunch of my family moved down to Florida when I was a teenager, because that's what New Yorkers do, I guess. I don't know. Florida's the place to be. I don't really, I've been to Florida. I don't really, it's not my favorite. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, yeah, Aunt Gal, Uncle David, and Aunt Carol and Uncle Larry, who passed recently, they all moved down there when I was a teenager. Followed their mom and dad down there, because Grandma and Grandpa moved down there for the heat when I was young, and they used to come up and visit pretty regularly. They've both passed as well. I was really looking forward to hanging out with Grandma Barbara. She's the coolest old lady you ever met in your life. Just sweet, spunky, vivacious, always doing. She was the, I always thought this was so funny, the head security guard for her old folks home. I thought that was the funniest thing I had ever heard in my life, and I strive to be like my Grandma Barbara. And I want to grow old and still be spunky enough to be at, and she's like 5 foot nothing, weighs 100 pounds maybe, soaking wet. And she's the security guard for their apartment complex. You know, those nice old folks apartment complexes, which I kind of can't, you know, I mean, if I don't have a house between now and then, I'm kind of looking forward to those nice retirement places, because the ones I've looked at, there's pools and gyms and community centers, and you can go down and play cards with the ladies, which is what I do at my grandma's. We don't go downstairs because of COVID, of course, but it's nice to go play cards with Grandma and my Grandma Gladys. That's my mom's mom. Grandma Barbara was the one that lived in Florida who passed. That was my daddy's mom. You guys are learning all kinds of crazy stuff about me today. I'm feeling very chatty. Sorry if you don't like this. Let me know in the comments below if it's too much information and you'd rather I just kept it to art-related things. I can do that. But I'm feeling very chatty tonight. Chatty and doodly, apparently. It's very relaxing. Back in the flow of things. After this, I'm going to work on my gouache pieces that I want to get done. I did a couple little, in my last video I showed you guys my couple of little gouache mouse paintings that I did, and I want to do a few more of those because I think they turned out super cool. And I'm really digging the gouache, and they're just bookmarks. I'm gonna go ahead and spray them with a seal of some sort and then put them in a sleeve to sell, because they are going to be original pieces. But gouache isn't really, the gouache that I have is Arteza, I think, and it's not considered to be like professional grade, last forever kind of thing, so I'm going to go ahead and put a seal on them so that they'll last quite a long time if you treat them right. There. Doesn't need to be a crisp line. How's this look? Does it look, yeah, it looks kind of cool actually. Go ahead and put these branches in. But yeah. So needless to say, the week has been a little long, and I'm glad it's Friday, and I'm glad I am feeling a little better today than I was yesterday. Trying to pull myself out of that inevitable funk that sadness puts you into, or can put you into, and get back to creating, which makes me happy. And doing my YouTube videos, which also makes me very happy. I really enjoy doing the YouTube videos kind of a lot. Pull that down like that. These old branches kind of going off into the distance in the back there. At least that's the feel I'm going for, that they're kind of reaching backwards. This one comes down over the top. Like that. This guy. Then I got all quiet on you guys. Sorry. It's I don't know if you don't draw and you're watching just to be entertained, or you really enjoy watching other people create art when you're arting, when you're drawing, when you get lost in a piece. Kind of pulls you out of your own head, and most people, well, I don't. I just don't. You stop talking. Usually I'm listening to a show, or I just finished The Expanse. It's a really good show. It's on Amazon Prime. Kind of sci-fi. If you're not into sci-fi, you probably won't like it, but it's sci-fi, got a little politics. It's a good story. I just turned my son onto it, and he's like sucked into the void. He wanted something to watch, and he was telling me about it the other day. How's that? That's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to do anything to the background, because there's like trees and debris and stuff back here. But I don't want it to detract too much from the front, from the foreground. Maybe, should we just leave it like that? Or should we take this Tombow marker and give it a little what for? Like so. Little shadowing situation. Who doesn't like a little shading here and there? And right. Give it a little interest. There. There. Down like that. Maybe some of these rocks have a little bit of shadow going on. There's also in the reference, there's a bunch of green foliage going on, but I don't know how in the world I would capture that. I think I just want to keep the focus on the foreground. What do we think? Yeah, think I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to overdo it. Don't want to overdo it. Oops, whoops, that was a little fast. Looks like he's got 2 eyes and a mouth. He's watching you. Yeah, kind of lurking from the middle of the river there. I really enjoyed doing that one. I hope you guys like this chatty video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for listening and being here. Bye.